What is up, guys? It's Eric. It's Tuesday morning. This is my first early morning commentary, and just trying to get this last map pack analysis up for you guys. Wanted to get this up last night, but real life kind of got in the way, so I apologize for that, but here it is. So this is Hotel. This is map number 4, and this is actually my least favorite map of the 4. It's just way too similar to High Rise for me, and I guess my biggest problem with this map is there's a lot of wasted space in the map. So you've got the big space in the middle with the bar, and you've got the 2 big windows. I'm in one of them right here, just trying to help the guys cap B, which they didn't. They ended up getting screwed, and I'm about to get screwed from behind right there. So this leads me to my first tip. If you're gonna take position in one of these windows, run a class with a motion sensor. It's really obvious that everybody's using these windows on either side of the map to either defend the B flag or just try to take out people who are running through the middle. And so you're going to constantly have people coming up behind you to take you out. It's sort of the 2 big things is you want to take the B flag, and you want to get to those windows to try to take out the people that are covering the middle of the map. So if you run a class with a motion sensor and you put it somewhere just inside of that landing on the 2nd floor, you should have enough of a warning for somebody coming up behind you to take care of them. You can use claymores, but I think it's a little smarter to just use a motion sensor there. So I didn't do that in this, but looking at the gameplay and sort of watching a couple other guys commentary on Hotel, I think that might be a really good strategy if you're gonna plan on spending any time in those windows. So as other people have pointed out, the big deal with this map is that B flag is going to be continually and constantly contested. Getting back to the wasted space thing, you see the C flag here is sort of in the back of the hotel on this side of the map. And it's actually a pretty large portion of the map that, in my experience in the map, not many people are using it. People go there to cap C, and that's pretty much it. Nobody hangs around in the back of that hotel because all the action's out here. This balcony right here is an absolutely awesome spot to defend B, and you're going to see quite a bit of action here. You're going to see me come back to it and get a lot of pretty clutch defense on it. It's also a pretty good spot for countering this window up here. You see how you can sort of clip and get out of the way there. I end up sort of coming around to get into the A building there. But if you want to set up some good defense and just be able to take people out from the middle, that balcony is also a very good place to go. This over here is one of the reasons I don't like the map. It really kind of just takes you out of the action. It's very, look at this, completely clueless. I think Mike's video had almost the exact same scenario where he just came in. I think there was 3 guys, and he ended up ballistic knifing one of them. But so that again is sort of good evidence as why you should use a motion sensor if you and your buddies are going to plan on hanging out in that window. That's why they put the windows there. So I'm not going to say, oh, well, look at these guys camping out in the window. I mean, why wouldn't you go up there? It's a great spot. So I'm sort of just kind of I'm still kind of feeling out the map. I'm trying to get an idea how to move around down on the bottom floor here and trying to sound horse some guys. But this is a good spot to just sort of hang around. If you've got the B flag and they're on A, chances are they're going to be going up to that window, or they're going to be going around to the bathrooms on the left side there, the showers and everything. So you can sort of hang around down here by the vault, and it's pretty easy to run out and do what I'm doing here, which is pick off this guy trying to get B. And the guys up in the window aren't going to be able to get you. So yeah, there's just seems to be a lot of wasted space in this map. And running through the middle of the map is pretty stupid because you've got the balcony above the locker room, and you've got the 2 large windows on the 2nd floor of each building, which pretty much makes you a sitting duck if you use the middle of the map at all. So what that ends up doing is causing everybody to run up the sides. Not as many people seem to use. See there again, it's just a great spot to defend B. Not a lot of people seem to be running up that right side where the statue is. Most of the people come through the locker rooms there. I think it's just because that balcony for B is such a good strategic point that a lot of traffic's going to end up there. So I think the map's okay, but it just seems to be a little bit too linear. I guess maybe the point that the developers were trying to make was was to make a real high action map that was going to cause a lot of bottlenecking and a lot of confrontation. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into my chopper here, and you're going to see that, as you may have guessed, Hotel isn't a very good map for a chopper. I actually had forgotten to change my kill streaks. I was running one of the same kill streak classes that I had for Convoy, and then I ended up getting this game right after that, and I forgot to swap it out. So dogs would be a really good choice for this map, I think, because so many people are going to hang out in the hotel. So if you wanted to run a chopper gunner dog combo, that might be good, because it will cause guys to run into the hotel and then your dogs can clean them up. But you know, a counter and a blackbird and maybe a napalm to drop on B is probably a really strong kill streak setup to go for hotel. See, everybody's just hanging out in the back there by C. You can catch people in that window. I don't know why those guys were in that window there, but so, you know, strategy for holding B is, you know, kind of the same thing with Convoy. If you take it right away, and you can get some guys posting up in the windows and on over on the second floor of that locker room there on the left from where I am right now, it's pretty easy to hold it because you only really need 2 guys. You can pick them off from either side, and if they flank around from where the statue is, they've really got to go through the bar if they want a shot at getting it, and it's pretty easy to take them out with grenades or explosives from up here because of the splash damage. So I guess there's not really too much else to talk about for strategy for this map. So I'll just talk about some other stuff that's going on. I hear the PSN is going to be down possibly until May 31st now, which is really bad news. And I'm just trying to sound whore this guy right here. Here he comes. Yeah, so might be down till May 31st, which is really bad. But, you know, they got to get it right. So I'm sure it's going to be much better when it comes back. I hear there might be cross-game chat coming in. And look right here. See that door I was looking for earlier and I couldn't find it. And it was one of the reasons that I hated the map so much. So I don't actually hate the map quite as much now that I found that door. So that was just my bad not being able to see it. But because otherwise you've got to go around the back of the map to get to the locker rooms. And the back of that hotel right over there, you saw me go through there earlier, reminds me of Broadcast from COD 4. And it just sort of made me think of how awesome it would be to be able to play some of those maps on Black Ops. Of course, they'd never do that because they're from different developers. But wouldn't it be cool to be able to play Creek and Broadcast on Black Ops? So anyway, what else is going on? Oh, you might notice I've put the FAMAS in the closet for a while, and I've been rocking the Galil. I wanted to step up my game a little bit once I got used to the Xbox controller and try out some new guns, and really like the Galil now. So yeah, right there, if you're going to go down by the statue, try not to run. It's a lot of ground to cover, and you're going to want to get through it quickly. But if you sprint, guys who come around the side of that wall there by the other side of the other hotel are going to be able to pick you off. So try not to sprint down through that long stretch, even though you really want to cover the ground quickly, because you're not going to be able to ADS quick enough to defend yourself. So that's just a little tip for running down that side of the map. Now, if you run down there, the best thing to do is to sort of cut through the bar and then edge your way around. It's a pretty good way to sneak up on B. So I'm going to put a little bit of music on to take you through the rest of the video. This is actually the long version of my intro music. So I had a pretty good match here, quite a few defends, pretty good score, nothing too spectacular, but thanks for checking things out, guys. I hope you enjoyed my map pack analysis, and I will talk to you soon. Later, guys.